I'm calling to order the meeting of the Laporte County Commissioners for Monday, December 16th. If you could all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, Madam Auditor.
Commissioner Cora?
Present.
Commissioner Matias? Commissioner Mrozinski?
Present.
A quorum is present.
Consideration of the agenda.
So I'd like to add to the agenda this morning notification of the Indiana Brownfield site in Rolling Prairie for the former Rolling Motors R&R Mini Mart.
I will second it. And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So we have approved the amended agenda, and the next item on the agenda is consideration of the minutes from December 11th.
Motion to approve as presented.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Consideration of claims, Madam Auditor.
This week we have miscellaneous claims in the amount of $861,458.33.
I would make motion to accept them as presented.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Public comment. Is there anyone from the public who would like to address the Commission?
Don't be shy.
Any public comment? Any public comment? Seeing none, public comment is closed. The reports from the department heads. Any department head comments? Any department head comments? Seeing none, department head comments is closed. Requests. I don't see any requests. There is nothing in old business. And in new business, item A is terminate escrow agreement with U.S. Bank per Bonds and Thornburg recommendation and deposit remaining funds of $2,317.44 with the Redevelopment Commission's KIP account. Mr. Friedman.
Yes, Commissioners, this would formally end U.S. Bank's role as trustee for the $6 million rail spur. The $6 million was deposited in an account with them as amounts were drawn down and approved by a county representative, either Dale Klingerman as the former engineer or Mike Yaculo. After there was approval given by either one, checks were then cut from that escrow. Also, I should note for the record, the entire claims docket is available through the auditor's office on how every penny of that $6 million was spent, so that if you as commissioners or any other elected officials ever get an inquiry from a constituent advising them the claims dockets are public record and available for inspection. This particular document is purely a housekeeping move to have the $2,317.44 swept out of the U.S. Bank account and then available to the Redevelopment Commission. So we're requesting a motion.
I'd make motion to accept this termination as presented.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. Item B, consider engaging Team Consultant LLC regarding summary appraisal report, inspection, opinion of value. Assessor Mr. Schultz. Morning.
Morning. Do you want some information or?
Yeah.
This is basically PNW has hired a tax rep to represent them in their appeal of their assessment. And the reason they are appealing an assessment is because they're in the Conservancy District and they have to pay the Conservancy fee. So we feel this is our best evidence to argue our assessment. So this Team Consulting, they have a close relationship with the IAAO, which is the International Association of Assessing Officers, and so we feel we get the best bang for our buck from them because there are not a lot of universities, colleges out there for sale, and so they will also be with us when we argue the appraisal when it comes back as to why they believe the method they're going to choose is best over the method that the other side has chosen.
Very good.
Yes, as the Commission is aware, the assessor periodically has contested cases where he does require the assistance of expert appraisers. The expert appraisers are then used as witnesses, and the reports are used as evidence in a contested tax hearing. We have reviewed this particular agreement and find it's consistent with previous such agreements and are recommending approval to you.
We're hoping it will end with this once we get it and it goes no further. It's still in the local stage. We'll probably hear at the end of January, early February again. We've settled some of the issues, but not the main issue. And I have the funds in our reassessment fund to pay for this.
I would make a motion to accept the request from our assessor.
I will second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. Item C is regarding the brownfield sites. We received a letter from the Indiana Brownfields program indicating that the former Rolling Motors R&R Mini Mart in Rolling Prairie, Laporte County was approved for the Petroleum Orphan Sites Initiative funding. And so we are happy that we will have the funding to clean up this site, and I'll entertain a motion to accept this.
Motion to accept it as presented.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. I think that is all on the agenda. Commissioner comments?
I've mentioned several times that I get an email every Friday from the VFW National Office in Washington, D.C. And one of the things that they report on every week is any remains that they've found of any soldiers who have been missing in action. And they've been doing a lot of work in the Chosin Reservoir and also in Pearl Harbor. But this came in Friday. They actually found a Marine from Laporte, Indiana, Marine Corps Reserve Private William E. Rambo. That's the guy. His name is Rambo. He was 20 years old. He was one of the first soldiers killed in a battle at Tarawa on November 20th, 1943. They've identified his remains, and he will be laid to rest in Arlington National Cemetery, April 11th, 2020. And I just might go there for that. So that's pretty cool.
Do you have any family members?
Well, that's what I asked our VSO, Joe, because when we did the medal presentation here just about a month ago, there was a guy named Rambo here, but he wasn't from here originally, and he's no relative. But I'm hoping maybe there's some relatives still in Laporte. If they are, I'm sorry for your loss, but I'm glad that we finally found him and we'll bring him home. So
yeah, if we can find the family members, at least we can meet and thank them for the service of Mr. Rambo. Yeah.
Other than that, I have nothing to say except it's cold out, and I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and we're going to have a really good New Year, aren't we?
Yes,
All
absolutely.
right.
You know, I have a few comments as we wrap up the year 2019. I want to express my gratitude to all the elected officials, including my co-commissioners, Commissioner Matias and Commissioner Rosinski, our county council members, the department heads, and the rest of the county employees, including Diane here, and our county auditor, and Christy, Joy and Christy, thank you for all you do for us here, and Shaw, thank you very much. And, you know, with this whole team, the Laporte County team, I'm so proud of them because they work hard, they work together to make our county a better place to live, a better place to raise families, and a better place to do business. Next year, as we enter next year, after all the celebrations are done, we'll continue to work with our Office of Economic Development to create economic opportunities, improve the infrastructure, both physical as well as digital infrastructure. We'll continue to focus on improving the health of our community by addressing and advocating for more resources to deal with some of the vexing problems we have. Among those are the opioid abuse, mental health issues, the low birth weight babies, and the high infant mortality. We on this commission have conducted ourselves with civility, and I'm very proud of that. We have tried to solve our problems with bipartisan consensus, and we have been transparent and we have been truthful. And this is in stark contrast to what is happening in Washington, D.C. And with your help and with your support, we hope to continue to serve in a transparent and truthful manner next year. And with that, I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Seeing no other business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.